Now, evidence of how Britain's biggest bank helped cheat the UK government out of millions of pounds worth of taxes has been obtained by the BBC. The Panorama programme has seen documents showing how HSBC's private bank in Switzerland helped some clients stay one step ahead of the law. Client account details dating from 2007 were leaked by a whistleblower. HSBC is among a handful of banks to face criminal prosecution in recent years for its role in a Swiss banking system that allowed clients to conceal their identities. The bank says it has now fundamentally changed its procedures. I'm joined by Cornelia, Meyer, CEO of the business consultancy MRL Corporation. Nice to see you, Cornelia. So this is all to do with what became known as the Lagarde list, or a list of information that was leaked way back when, detailing all sorts. But now a lot more has been revealed as to what was happening at HSBC with regards to avoiding paying tax, etc.
Yeah, I think a lot more has been revealed, but how much has been revealed by these investigative journalists to the world, and how much the authorities knew already, we don't know. And I think we also have to see that time has moved on. 2006, 2007, that's a long time ago. And that was when the Swiss banking secrecy was still intact. It's now all but gone. Switzerland has reached agreements with most of the European countries and with the US, although they're still bickering with the US. So we are now in a place where these practices are no longer possible. HSBC has been prosecuted, it has been fined. It's possible that some individuals here that are named may get the tax authorities looking into them. But other than that, it's really not that much news, is it?
So what do we take from this? Because, you know, international broadcasters around the world are seeing a lot of new, well, it's not new evidence, but they're seeing it for the first time about what HSBC was doing, and presumably other organisations as well. What does this mean for HSBC in terms of its reputation, in terms of future activity? Does this really change anything, or does it just really tell us as individuals it was actually a lot worse than we thought? It
tells us as individuals, and it will make the banks be much more careful. And I think you've seen that. I mean, in Switzerland, for instance, quite funny, people of dual nationality, US and Swiss, are no longer allowed to hold accounts with Swiss banks because the Swiss banks are getting so paranoid. And we'll see now HSBC and other banks getting very, very much more, careful as well. So you will see behaviors of banks changing, but really in terms of policies, what had to be done has been done.
All right. And I know a lot of countries are claiming a lot of tax back anyway. There's lots of investigations ongoing as a consequence of this.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much, Cornelia. She will join us later, actually. We'll talk about it a bit more when we look at the papers. It is in the newspapers. But now